One of the most important things you can do when creating AI content is create a reference image for the characters that you are featuring in your AI photos and videos. This way you're going to maintain that consistent look across all the photos and videos you are creating. Today I want to share how I create reference sheets for the characters that I am using in my AI content. So let's open up Runway and let's get started. Now we are inside Runway, and you can see this is a workflow that I built in order to create this character, and the character I created was this American Eagle mascot wearing the US soccer jersey. So the first thing I did was I started with an inspiration photo, and I found this mascot online, and I really loved the way that this character looked. He looked very strong, and this was kind of the ideal character that I was going for. So from here I was able to create a simple prompt, and my simple prompt was going into Nano Banana Pro because I do think Nano Banana Pro create some of the most realistic images. And I just wrote, create a reference image of an American Eagle mascot dressed in the US national soccer's jersey, make it realistic. And this is the image that I was able to get from there. And from here, I really wanted to take this mascot and just put it into a simple prompt in Seedance 2 to see what this mascot looked like playing soccer out in a real field. And here's what I got. Awesome. I love the motion that this character has, and you can see this character has a lot of energy, and that's something I really wanted to capture with this animation. So then from here, I took this image that I created with Nano Banana Pro, and I wanted to create a character guide wearing the most recent US soccer jersey, this one here with the red and white stripes. And from here, I created a simple prompt, which I was going to put into GPT image 2. That was just create a reference image of the American Eagle mascot, reference image 1 dressed in the US national soccer jersey, reference image 2 ultra realistic, front, back, and side, because I knew I wanted to create all different sides. So when I fed this into a new model, it would know exactly what this mascot looked like. And honestly, I think GPT image 2 does the best when you are creating reference images. And I absolutely love the detail I was able to create for this reference image. I was able to prompt it into 4K, and this is really exactly what I was looking for. If I zoom in here, you could see the mass amount of details that I have. I have the US logo, the Nike logo, even on the shorts. I love that his wing on the back is popping out. It looks super realistic, and it really did a great job with this mascot. So now that I have my mascot, I can prompt this into Seedance 2, and I can start creating a lot of different videos surrounding this mascot. And here are some of the videos that I was able to create. Now, I love the shot at the end of him celebrating with the confetti everywhere. You can see the US in the background, and there's a lot of US flags. I think this shot really looks great, but the realism off of the shot is absolutely incredible. And that is one of the reasons I use Seedance 2, because Seedance 2, in my mind, is probably the best video generator out there, and it's really good at taking direction. So you can see in my prompt here, I wrote, create a dynamic cinematic action wide angle shot of the US bald eagle mascot from the image sprinting down a professional soccer field, dribbling a soccer ball. The mascot powerfully kicks the ball, sending it flying into the back of the net past the diving goalkeeper. So now that I have my character though, I can really place this character wherever I want. Okay, so those videos look great, but now that the US is unfortunately eliminated from the World Cup, let's check in and see what our mascot is doing now. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new prompt for Seedance. So I'm just gonna say, create a prompt of this American Eagle mascot relaxing on the beach with a drink in his hands. And now we're gonna come up here and we're gonna use Gemini. So I'm going to just click on a Gemini text. Perfect. We're going to place this into our text prompt. I'm going to grab this same reference image we used earlier, and now I'm going to run this. Awesome. And now we're going to come up to video, and I'm going to do Seedance 2 again. Place that right there, and we'll do this video as 16:9. And we'll just do a 10-second video. Perfect. So one thing I have been doing recently is I have been coming over here and creating a new text prompt. Let's drag that right there, and I've been copying the prompt that Gemini has been giving me, pasting it in here, and just reading it through quickly so I know what the video is going to be. And if there's anything I have to change, this is a great spot for me to do so. This sounds great, so let's just put this prompt into Seedance 2, and let's grab our reference image. Set this to unlimited because I am one of the lucky ones who is still able to use the unlimited model inside of Runway, at least until September 1st. And let's run this. Okay, so now we have our new video and we finally know what the American Eagle mascot is up to now that the US is out of the World Cup. So check this video out, it is so fun. I love it. It is amazing. Honestly, this is incredible. Like I said, just the American Eagle mascot chilling on a beach now that he's out of the World Cup. You can see he has a drink in his hand, he has some sunglasses, and Seedance did a great job with my reference image, taking it from here because I do have all the different angles. And that's what I mean. This is why it's so important for you to create a reference image for all the characters and the products that you are using. This is going to give you the best results when it comes to creating generative AI photos and videos. So there you have it. This is why it's so important to create a reference image for the characters you are using in all your different scenes, because if you create a reference image, you can take that reference image and you can place that character anywhere, whether it's at the World Cup on the soccer field or relaxing on a beach. It doesn't matter because I have that reference image, and this is going to allow me to create consistent results across the board. So there you go. That's all we have for this episode. If you want to learn more about character consistency, if you have any questions, please ask me in the comments section below. Definitely check out my Substack. It's coleblocky.substack.com. Over there, I am sharing a lot of my AI tips. Please like and subscribe to my channel because you know it helps my channel grow. And one of my big goals this year is to hit 5,000 subscribers. So definitely give me a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.